How are you, dear students, and welcome back to our new math session. In this session, we'll continue our topic about angles. Let's start together. Here you have this example. We have this clock, okay, but he's asking you if a clock shows it is 3 o'clock. Look here, 3 o'clock. How could you describe the smaller angle? Where is the smaller angle right here? If I have here this ray, if we imagine that this is one ray and this another ray, or these two hands of the clock. So where is the smaller angle? Let's show you now. I have these two arms and I have maybe this is one angle, yes, between the first arm and the second arm, and you can consider that this also is another angle. We have now two angles between the two arms. I have here the first angle and here the second angle. Which one is the smaller angle? I think now it's obviously appear like this. Smaller angle is here because the distance between this and this arm from this side will be smaller than the distance between them from the other side. So now measurement of angles. How could I measure the angle? I think that it's not new thing to see this tool. We have this tool which called protractor. Here I have this protractor, and you'll find numbers on this protractor from 0, 10, 20, 30 until 180, and the same numbering starts from the opposite side here, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 until 180. This protractor, we use it for measuring the angles. Now, what the measurement unit for these angles? Our unit we are using called degree. I say if I have this example, for example, but before the example, I want to tell you something. Here I have one protractor right here, and it starts from 0 to 180. Let's imagine if I have one protractor like this, it's 180 degree. This means the small o up, it means degree. 180 degrees, and I have another protractor like here, protractor 2. Here it's 180 degrees. Now if I imagine if I have a circle like this, if I imagine that there's a circle and I want to know how many degrees around this circle, it will be 180 degrees plus another 180 degrees to be a complete circle. It will be 360 if I'm talking about a circle. Now I'll give you example. If I have this line here, starts from 0, not line, sorry, ray. If I have a ray right here, I'll start to count with me degrees. I have here 0. Look here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This tall one is called 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each small mark of these equal 1 degree. So here, if I have this line, this ray and another ray like this, you know that the distance between these two rays is considered as angle. So please measure this angle. Who can tell me what the measurement of this angle if I draw the first ray here and the second ray up here? Yes, between them it will be only 1 degree. 1 degree. Another example, if I give you the first ray starts from 0 and the second ray right here. So now tell me the angle, the measurement of the angle. Can measure this angle right now? Who can tell me? The last one, it was 1. Now, move 10, 20, and it will be, yes, perfect. This distance equal 30 degrees. Another example, if I have this first line starts from 0 and the second line, second ray from here, ends here at this 90. So what the distance and what the measurement of this degree, this angle, how many degrees? Yes, perfect. The person who said 90 degrees, he is correct. Look at this angle. The last time we mentioned 4 types of angles. There's something called the right angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle. This which kind of the 4? You can tell me? It acts like as one side or one corner of a square. Yes, perfect. It's a right angle. The most important thing you have to realize that the right angle equals 90 degrees. Try to remember. Right now from your book, here in the book he mentioned that look here at this picture before we read anything. Here, look at this distance. This distance, it looks like this. Yes, it means only 1 degree. 1 degree here. One line. This 1 degree out of 360 degrees. We have how many degrees inside this circle? Teacher, we have until here 180, and until start from here until here another 180. Totally it will be 360. So now it's 1 out of 360. Let's move to our book and see what they are saying. Here an angle is measured with a unit called degrees. It's not new thing for us. If you have only 1 out of 360, if you have 1 only, it means if you have angle, its measurement equals 1 degree. You can call this angle a unit angle. Unit angle. Unit angle is an angle like this, but its measurement is 1 degree only, small angle. Okay. Here, how can you determine the angle measure of right angle and angle that turn through 1/6 and 2/6 of circle? Teacher, I don't understand this. Okay, so easy. Now, just question is asking you about the right angle, how to measure the right angle or determine the right angle. And angle represents only 1 out of 6 of a circle, and another angle 2 out of 6 of a circle. Here, look here. If you divide this circle into 4 parts, you will find here 4 right angles. I have here 1 right angle, considered as a corner of a square. I have here another right angle. I have here 3rd right angle. I have here 4th right angle. Each part of these considered as 1/4 or 1 to 4. So what the measurement of this whole circle? It will be 360, because you know the circle contains how many degrees? It contains 360. And now how many parts we have here? I have 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this angle represents only 1 part of these. So you can divide this 360 divided by 4. It will be, you can calculate it using calculator. It's allowed. It will be 90. So the right angle equals 90. Right now we have here the other example. Look at the question again. He's asking you about this 1 to 6. It represents how many degrees? Look here. I have 1 to 6. This part. If I divide this circle into 6 parts, each part is considered as 1 to 6 or 1/6. So right here you can also divide by 6. I have here 360 degrees because it's a circle. Circle means 360 degrees. And each part considered as 1 to 6. I mean, I have 6 parts. So if I want only this part, only one part, you can divide by 6 or multiply by 1 to 6. As we learned before in the fractions, if you multiply by 1 to 6, it means divide by 6. Here you can divide that 360 by 6, it will be 60. Likewise, if I have 2 to 6, it means I don't have only one part. No, I have the double of this. So instead of being 1 to 6, it will be 2 to 6. So easy. Maybe by looking at this, you can multiply by 2, 60 by 2, or you can plus 60 plus 60, it will be 120. Let's move to the first question in our independent practice. We have here in our independent practice a circle divided into 9 equal parts. 9 equal parts, it means that each part consists of, represents 1 to 9, or 1/9. What's the angle? What the angle measure of one of these parts? We are talking about one part only. Like the previous, I have here a circle. This circle represents how many degrees? It will be 360 degrees. I will multiply it by 1 to 9. Yes, 1/9 right here. It means you will put the 9 here, the denominator down, and you multiply only 360 by the 1, numerator up. Yes, it looks like you're dividing 360 by 9. It will be 40. Another example, I have here this. I think this, which kind of angle? I think it's right angle. Actually will be 90, but let's see the answer. This part represents 2/8 of the circle. So here, how to calculate the angle, how to measure this angle. I know this circle and the circle 360, and this part represents only 2/8 as we mentioned above, and finally we'll multiply, put the denominator down and multiply up. Yes, you can divide using calculator. It will equal 90. For more examples, we'll continue here. We have the angle turned through 1/5 of the circle. So I have here a circle which is 360 degrees because it's a circle, and you can multiply it by this 1 to 5, this part that I want. Multiply 1 to 5, it will be 360 divided by 5 or over 5, it will be finally 72 degrees. For more examples, I have here the angle turned through 3/8 of the circle. So you know that the circle equals, yes, perfect, 360. Now this part represents 3/8, and we have here equals, you put the denominator down and multiply only the numerator up. It will be finally 135. Here this question, could you, I'll give you some time, the angle turned through 2 to 5 of the circle. You know that the circle 360 degrees. Here multiplies by, yes, so put the denominator down and the numerator up. Yes. Then it will be 144 degrees. Finally, the last question, I give you time to answer with me. Who can calculate this part? You know that the angle turns through 2 to 6 of the circle. Now, how many degrees in the circle? Yes, the person who said 360. Now, where's the part that you want? Times, what? The person who said 2 to 6. Now, here we have put the denominator down and multiply 360 by 2 will be 720, and now you can calculate it by the calculator. You can divide 720 by 6. It will be 120 degrees. This is our today's quick math session, and you have a whole page after of homework. You can answer it, guys, and can upload it on the website of the school or send it to me. I wanna see your answer. I will attach file. This file contains the answers, the correct answers of the homework. Thanks so much for watching this video, and see you next time. Thanks so much.